we're late on our recording here. Grandpa was Raymond DeLodge was talking about Ponca. You know, he's good at pronouncing stuff. You know, he hasn't spoke Ponca in a long time, but he still remembers some of it pretty good. But you know, he's been through a lot too in his life. And my sister Gail's on here, and my sister Debbie, sister Diane, Robin, brother Chris, and sister Barbara. Where's Connie at? I didn't read the deal. Did she say she was gonna make it?
She said she might be a little bit late.
Yeah.
I got my camera off. I'm sitting here like this way. I just got in the house. I've been in the heat. It's about 98 degrees down there. I'm cooling down. I'm in the air conditioning now, but it's man, I'm telling you, I took a truck down there that didn't have air conditioning. I said, it ain't gonna be that hot. Man, it was so cool. It was cool when I went down there, man. When I was out there in that graduation deal, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna pay for this. Man, I'm telling you, man, I was like, Lord, get me home. I said, have me get home. But anyway, so I ain't got my shirt on, so I don't want to be disrespectful to my sisters. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my camera off. And so,
Okay.
okay, go ahead, sister.
We've all learned the datia. Good that you're here. Dati, you're here. Ati, I'm here. Datite udang. It's good you're here.
Where we at? I'm lost, sister.
On the first page, I didn't write it down. It's in my own notes. Do you want me to
Okay.
put it on the board?
No, no. Unless you do, you guys need that on there? If you do need it on there, she can put it on the board.
Dati.
Go ahead, put it on the whiteboard.
So it's not the first page of the notes that you of the document you sent?
Some of it's left out.
Yeah, I didn't write this part down. It's just a couple of simple words.
Softy.
Ati, I'm here. Is that right, Eagle?
Yes.
Dati te udang. It's good that you're here. So does everybody want to practice saying that? Dati. Dati te udang. Ati. Diane, you want to try?
Sure. Dati. Ati. Dati te udang.
All right. Oh, love you too. We'll see you later. Hey, I got a picture of you when you were standing in that doorway. Graduation. Oh, graduation. Yeah.
Another common phrase when you arrive somewhere is someone asks you, how are you? Does anybody remember how to say that?
Okay.
Enonia.
Eonia.
The Aonia. You, how are you?
Yes. And then when you're going to answer, how would you say good?
Uda. Uda bling.
Uda.
Bling.
I'm good. Uda bling.
Yeah.
You kind of left out some on the beginning. You left out. How do you say it in Ponca and twice? You got two different ways you're saying it. You
Okay,
left
you
that
want me to
out.
go down the list like the way it is written? Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were just reading your notes and then going to that list because we all got the same list, don't we?
Yep,
Okay.
everybody who's on the class does. So the first things on the note is Ponca iate edandoa or Ponca iate awategon. Those are two ways to say, how do you say that in Ponca?
Both of them ways are Omaha ways. And Ponca, when you
Yeah.
talk like that way, to say it, you say, Ponca iete awatega egidana.
Yeah.
Ponca only said that one way, you know. And when we hear it
Yeah.
said them other two ways, we already know right off it's Omaha.
Yeah.
Ah, so how, you said Ponca ie, what else?
Ponca iete awatega egidana.
Awatega,
Egidana.
egidon,
Awatega.
egidon.
Gidana.
Ah. So you would add this to the end of the sentence?
We're doing
A,
slow correct. We're gonna go down this because what Sister got's right here, it's a good platelet. Yeah, we already have a similar platelet already in Ponca, but you guys don't all have that. But you guys are all able to have this, so we're just gonna go along. And if there needs to be any correction, we're gonna correct them.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah. Got it.
and
so
then
we
on
did,
here,
go ahead.
when the Ponca says "Eontnia," we say "Eontnia." In Omaha, they say "Eontnia." Can you guys hear the difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eontnia.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a difference.
Yeah.
We say it with an A, they say it with an O, and that's how they really talk it. They say Aonia,
Yeah. Real.
Aonia, Ponca.
Yeah. Yeah.
A, yeah, like that?
Yeah.
Like how you got
Nia.
it, like that. Hang on. I keep hitting that. Hang on. This is Ponca right here. Hey, me. No, this is Omaha. Actually, this is Omaha. Hold on. I did it wrong. That is Omaha. You see this rise right here, this graph? My uncle, Linge Wagonza, even in their book, they changed it. I don't know about that new book, but in the original, I got two copies of that original Umaha Iete Umaha Uskante. I got the original drafts, and this is how they put them. But they use that to say Eonia, but it doesn't make sense because in our linguistic, how do you say that, Barbara? Our marks that never means that never has rise. It's always a grav. But that's how they did it now. But they got it to make it where it understood that way. So if from the beginning, if you understood it that way, then that's how it's going to be understood. Ponca, Omaha. Go on, sister. Go on from there.
Then you could answer Uda or Uda Mamblin.
And
Mondin
you got
is
to
the
correct.
root for walk. When I'm walking, it's Momblin.
You got to correct that on that. Then again, this is Montbly, and sometimes Barbara's starting to correct that, but in the beginning, that you could really tell that she talked like that. Montbly, it's not. It's Montbly. Difference in how we speak. And so, like I said, this template, maybe Barbara or Robin or Connie, when she sees this, they can correct that. And Omaha relatives, you guys are going to get to hear this. We're not talking bad about you, but it's just different the way we speak. And that's a fact. Go ahead, sister.
If you're not doing so good, you might say Piaggi. or
Yeah.
Piaggi Montbli.
And all you do is change out that O to nozzle A.
And it wouldn't be a nozzle IN at the end either, right? It would just be Montbli.
Yeah. Both of these ways are Ponca.
I'll be.
Omaha. Or that
Those are
sometimes they
ways
also
to
say,
say yes.
and then Omaha always say it like this way too. All won't. Oh, I made that like Ponca. Hang on.
Well,
All won't.
these words.
These right here are Omaha on the bottom. Uh-huh. Those are Ponca. Oh, well. Those are Omaha ways to say yes. We don't say it like that. This is us right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, go on, sister.
Can you hold
say,
on just a second before you erase the board?
Okay,
Yep.
I will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sister. Jump over this quietly. Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Everybody good?
I'm good.
Go ahead, sister.
To say Ankaji, you're going to spell it different. I know it. No, means
Just a little
Ankaji.
bit.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
You see how they got that double K? This is what our double K looks like.
Oh, gosh.
You guys got that wrote down?
Yeah.
That's a woman's way here. Barbara's gonna. We never say it the way this is wrote on the other one. The Omaha. Never for us. Go ahead, sister. I just want to roll ahead a little bit.
Yeah, that's important. Women never say aho.
Yeah. Women never say I hope. That reminded me of
then-
last Ponca powwow.
So is
That one girl was running for the princess, and as soon as they called her name, and she got up and she said her name. Before she started everything, she walked out there and said, "Oh." Everybody said, "Oh, why'd she say that?" Everybody, and women don't say that.
so is the ha part at the end? So it would be akazi ha.
No.
Oh, gee.
That's just no. Right there, that's just that's okay. Like if I say, like I say, oh, Witonga, yeah, oh, and which that is correct. They say it down here and up there like that. So you just say Witonga, yeah, or yeah. You could just say,
Yeah.
it's an acknowledgement.
I got
Like
you. We're
saying
just
yeah.
going down the list. Okay, that's fine. I thought we were still talking about never mind. I'm up to speed now.
Then
Yeah, the
that's,
Ankaji is how to say no.
yeah.
Okay, now remember, ha also has I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna redo it on that. We're not on oncology. Okay, look, a woman don't go before the man on this. Polka don't never hardly ever say it. Some do when you're talking about saying yes or like what is it? This is what we say. Some do say this, but most men say, "Oh,
Can't hear you, Eagle.
am I muted?
No, you
Can you
just
not?
turned
No,
it
Can
into.
you guys not hear me?
You're turning away from the mic.
I can hear you, Eagle.
I got it right though. It don't matter. You guys gonna see what I do, and I'll repeat it.
All right.
I can't write on it straight. Okay, let me turn. I'm gonna turn it again a little bit. That's man. Now, also, when it's like I said, this is gonna be like hardly ever. Okay, ho is like an acknowledgement saying yes or what is it? You know, like someone might be say, "Well, what are you? Where are you at?" And you might say, "Ho," like what? Without saying a da da or e da da or da da. Three ways to say what. The fourth way is ho.
Mm-hmm.
Now, both of these, number one and number two, both of these can be used as a sentence ending. But for a female, this was always the original right here. Like you
Yeah.
might say, like I told you that deal. Like that. Okay, look, I'm gonna give you that sentence we had last night. Gawadi ahiki. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, finish it. Gawadi ahiki.
Yeah. Ooh.
so you would say like Gawa de Hihia.
Gawadai hiki najiga wi aki pai.
Hi, hey.
Pai. Sorry.
Hey,
Okay, so
end your
now,
sentence.
now the reason, now the reason she said that is because she's given the listener an opportunity, or the listeners an opportunity to speak, because she's showing that she's done saying. That doesn't mean that she's done, like you would say Shayna. Now Shayna also gives an opportunity to speak, but most generally
It's
nowadays in modern Ponca, they're done talking completely. But it also
so
gives someone a chance to speak when you say this. So don't get them mixed up with this.
so it's just like basically leaving the floor open for more conversation.
For
Yeah.
any of the hearers, the listeners, so the hearer or the listener, however you want to call them, they gives
Yeah.
them the try to gives them the opportunity to speak. Now, both of these are for men.
Hmm.
Some people try to say this one here is feminine, but it's not feminine. Originally, it's a man's pause to
Yeah.
give somebody that opportunity to speak.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So I wanted to give you guys history on it, and this right here is for men and women, and that means I'm done talking.
Yeah.
That's all it means, Shayna. Now don't get it mixed up because you hear Shayna, Shaitan. Shaitan means the end of something. That it's like you could say, Shaitan. The battle has ended. Ukikina Shaitan. The fighting has ended, or the
It's
movie, the
finished.
show has ended. It's done. Okay,
Very
so don't
good.
get it mixed up. So you
At the
guys
end
write this
of
down. Huh?
at the end of stories too, Hinga. They also finish it with Shaitan. The
But that
end.
means the end.
Yeah.
Grandpa, that word hinga is a Omaha what it said. We say higa. Even if you
Hinga.
look in that book that you're talking about, you're gonna see that wrote it for the Omaha hinga. Ponca say higa.
He Higa.
Higa.
Oh,
He
Higa.
yeah,
You
Higa.
guys got this wrote down? I'm gonna write that down real quick to show you the difference.
word.
Yeah.
And Higa means story.
In the
Yes.
end.
Yeah. Bedtime
Right.
story.
Oh, the bedtime story? Hinga. Hinga, mom. He.
Higa.
Higa.
Hinga.
Honka say Higa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember,
Yeah.
I want if you guys are able, all of you should get the Degiha language. That is the greatest sentence structure that the Deki Hall people ever got. But when you look at it, you read it, make sure that you're reading the Ponca stuff. The Omaha stuff's more. They spent more time with the Omaha, but they were first with the Ponca than Dorsey. They spent about 6 years with the Omaha.
Yeah. Well, you
So the
must
majority of
text
this
me the
book,
name of that book so I can find it.
Grandpa, it's the same one you got out of when you're talking about page 291.
Oh, that book. Oh,
It's
okay, I
called
got
Deki
that.
Hall language. Yeah, it's called Degihal language.
Oh,
And so,
yeah. Yeah, I
anyway,
went.
you got to pay attention to the text because that text is going to
Uh-huh.
say if it's Ponca or Omaha. Okay, go ahead. We're on the sister.
Duda, that's an expression to get somebody's attention. Duda, like, hey there.
That's
Mm.
correct. Next one.
Wangide. Like a lot of
Wangide.
times in a greeting, they'll say, Wangide datite udan. Everyone, it's good you're here.
Now that's good that people say that, but it's not proper etiquette.
I thought it was.
When you
I thought it was all Wagide.
no, it's a
What's
totally
proper
different word.
etiquette?
The
Oh,
proper etiquette is da ti e te uda.
Dati ite udan. You're gonna write it?
This is proper.
T. E.
so what is the Wangide?
That means all.
Oh,
Wangide. It's all.
Da ti e te uda.
the
I'm gonna rewrite this. Hang on, I don't like how I wrote that. Hold on. I'm gonna write it smaller so you guys can see. I'm gonna show you the comparison.
Yeah, that's how Waganzi taught us.
Wangide.
That Ponca don't put it like that.
Yeah, Wangide.
Da ti te.
T. T. Udon.
Excuse me.
This is addressing more than one. Da ti e te uda. And a man, he could sound masculine. He could say da ti e te uda ho. Or he
Yeah.
ain't even gotta say that. Singular, plural.
T.
You guys understand?
Would you say
Yeah.
Wagide was more like slang, like y'all? Or
No. What? Okay, whatever. Okay, like this is what Ponca is to say when we're talking to all our relations or relatives. We say, "Hey, de wongi de." Now Omaha say, "Ebe de, wongi, wongi." They leave this off.
T.
Ebe de. Okay, look, I'm gonna go ahead and erase this since she asked the question. You guys got this down or not?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I forgot what I was writing. I was writing wongi de again.
Mhm. I got a bunch of Omaha words. I got 'em
There ain't
from
nothing wrong with having
Omaha.
Omaha words. It's just knowing how to use them.
Oh,
There ain't nothing
yeah.
wrong with Omaha words. Hey,
Well, the dialect is very close, so
baby.
Very close. Yeah.
Hey,
But when you
baby.
see O, it's really a oh.
You see that?
Yeah, the O raised N is
Hmm.
similar to the A with the little tail under it.
Yeah, that's nasalized A.
But you turn
Oh.
all them O's into an A.
Yeah,
Okay,
turn
now
the
class,
O.
say it. Say all my relatives. You say, hey, they wongi there.
hey,
A
they
they
won.
want to be.
Okay,
they
now
want
Okay,
to
one do that.
yes, now in Omaha, hey, be they wongi.
Hey,
A
but they wonky.
they want.
Abide Wangi.
You see, it's different.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Hey, they wonky.
And then some of them say, hey, be they wongi.
Slang.
But it's okay.
Speaking
That's how they
slang.
talk. I'm just showing you the
That's
difference.
pretty cool, though.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
You ready?
Gotta remember what tribe you are.
I'm ready.
Are you guys ready for me to erase it? Okay.
I'm good.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
good.
do those over again. That'd be a good
Go ahead,
practice.
Crystal.
Barbara, you're muted.
I'm jabbering away.
I couldn't hear it.
Waha, to thank. Wea ki sno. I am thankful.
Barbara, Wahan, it's Wahan or Wahan. If you just say Wahan, that means that's talking about the camp,
Okay.
about a camp, an entire camp. Not the huluga, not the sacred camp circle when we're aligned in our clans, but it just, this right here, the way you said it, Wahan. See, we have to be careful how we talk.
Wahane. Wahane. What is that?
It means to be like to thank.
Right.
It's the root verb.
Right.
But what's the difference between them two I just wrote?
Yeah.
The waha, I never heard that phrase before, and you're saying it means camp, the camp circle?
No, this means camp circle. That's what you said the first time you said it. You said Wahan means to pray or to thank. It doesn't mean that. It means camp.
I'm
You
sorry,
left
I
off
meant
the
to.
E.
Yes, I didn't pronounce the E. Wahane
But you
is
see,
how it's
but
written.
those are natural mistakes that we have to write them because it
Yep.
leads to that. If you was just to say Wahan, then somebody that knows what they're talking about is going to think you're talking about a camp.
Right. Just by leaving off one letter.
And I seen it like this way too, Wahan. I don't know how to explain it, so that's why I put it there. Maybe one of you guys could explain it. You know, some of you guys been around Ponca and Omaha a long time, but there's a difference. I just don't know it.
So going back to that page, wahane, to thank, is that like the root verb of thank?
Yes,
Okay. And then weebzaha is I thank you.
Just
I'm gonna
thank
erase
you.
this.
Leave the hum means thank you.
Yes.
That is the root verb, the to thank her. She thanked him. This changes when it conjugates. It turns into a B this way. The Okay, hold on. She. I'm gonna put T because I ain't got enough. That means thank him or her. I thanked her. We blah This right here alone means I to you. It's gonna go in the this is the conjugation too. Hold on. And when we get to the verb conjugation, that's all we're gonna work on. So I could teach you guys. Where within a month you won't even need me on them. You'll know. To you.
Yeah.
And then how would you say I thank you to everyone? Like to a large crowd?
I would say wonga de weeble, huh? That's how I say it when I talk to people. Now, if I'm in a specific group of people like singers, I might singers, I might just say Fukazani. Or you could also say Fukazani weeble, huh? There's some people just say Zani weeble, huh? Zani also means everybody present.
Yeah.
There's many ways to say all. Wongi de is just one way. I can't even say it's a common way. It's just one way.
No,
That's so
way.
cool.
See, a lot of you guys, that's what I'm saying. I got to teach you. And when you say Weeblahan, that doesn't even mean I thank you. That means I praise you. That's the closest word that we got to say thank you in the
Yeah.
Ponca language that can be to the English. This means I praise you. Like you say, Inna diho wakanda Weeblahan. Father God, I
Yeah.
praise you.
Yep.
That's the closest thing we have to thank you.
Yeah, that's it. I've heard that before.
Oh, man.
Okay, I have a question about the next one. Weave the Honkage.
It's wrong.
Thank you, my friend.
That's what my question is.
It's wrong.
When you say thank you, friend, how would you say it?
First of all, when I thank somebody, it's just proper etiquette to say, oh, Kage.
Weeblahan.
Weebla, huh? Or a man will say, Weebla ho. A
Yeah,
man
I
can say
heard that.
either one. A man can say either one. Man only. This is both. Oh, Kage, Weebla, huh? And then a woman, you guys don't say friend like we do. You don't say Kage. You say we hey.
That was my question. Because I was told by an elder that you don't throw around the word Kage. If you call someone a friend, it means you're obligated to them. And you don't just throw that word around. You would say
Yeah.
Wehe to another female friend rather than Kage. Is that
Okay,
true, Raymond?
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys something about what she's talking about. In the old Ponca custom, if you called somebody friend, if I'm talking about a male, men talking to each other, if you called a man Kage, if he wanted to lay with your wife, he could lay with your wife. You know
Mhm.
why it's not in Grandpa Lewis's book is because he's a Christian.
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing wrong with being Christian, but he
Nope.
should tell the truth of how it is. A
Mhm.
man had that right. Men that were older than him told me this. Be
Yeah.
careful who you call friend.
Yeah.
Call them
Yeah.
brother. If they're older, call them Jireho.
And
They're younger,
they're
call them Stongaho. But they say when you call somebody a friend, it's a powerful word. You see how Grandpa Lewis, he put that in all his books and his writing, like it's just okay to say that. But if I was to say that, I know the consequences. When you say that in our
Yeah.
Old Testament, that man had a right to your wives, not your one wife. He had a right to your wives.
Mhm.
And so it's a powerful word to say. But it's not correct. You don't say Weeblahan Kage. Because when you say it like that way, the little translation means friend, thank you. But when you say Kage Weeblahan or Aho Kage Weeblahan, it's just like saying hello, thank you, my friend. The Aho will take president and be hello, and then it'll go in reverse. Thank you, my friend.
So a
A
woman would
woman,
say Wehe, Weeblahan?
yeah. Look in your guys' dictionary for a friend that might say it in there. Or look for little sister. No, you're probably better off to see little sister. I don't know where my dictionary is at.
Yeah. Little sisters
We
and
hey. We hey. Little
Yeah, I know
sister.
that's used for little sister. Thank you for clarifying that.
yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
You know,
Friend
I
has
think
it
that's
as
awesome. So awesome.
Ikage.
He's got in that dictionary, Eagle, uh,
yeah.
for little brother, he's got Kage Sango for little brother. Is that right?
It's another way to say it.
Oh,
When you say
you
song,
can.
when you say, you can say it like that way. You see, even you could even call him Kage, your little brother. It could be understood as your little brother just using Kage, but Kage Sango, that's like saying it's like you're putting that masculine, that O at the end of it.
Oh,
But we don't hear it said like that in our day and age because there ain't hardly no fluid speakers left.
yeah, yeah, yeah. One time I went in J.C. Penney's and this old man said that to me. He said, "Oh, Kage." I looked at him and I said, "What? Hey, Bea, who are you?" And he said, "Just a friend." I said, "Oh, you're calling me friend?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, all right." Yeah.
But that you took it almost as a little bit rude because you didn't recognize him, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was, and that's kind of insulting towards me, the way I
He
felt.
probably wasn't. He probably
I
wasn't
was,
even Ponca.
no, he was a white man, worked at J.C. Penney's on Grand, 1955.
That was a long time ago. Way back there.
I must have dozed. Did we cover Wyaki Snow?
No, we didn't. That word is well, Kishna. That means I'm thankful. And then
Yeah,
and then if you're thankful, you say Wadi Kishna. Yeah, we're thankful. Ama Kishna. Like I said, when we get to them conjugations, I'll teach you. But that's an I form to say well, Kishna. I'm thankful. And that part, at least she's got that S on it because a lot of times the Omaha say well, Kishna. Kishna with a ZH, not a SH. You know what? I don't see it in here. What I just told you guys. I mean, I know it's right though. A woman calls her friend Wehe. She don't say
Yes.
Kage. Woman don't say Kage.
Yeah, women don't
Under
say
sister, it says Vihe.
Yeah, little sister.
Z.
Yeah, we hey.
Yeah, in the
What
English section, it just says sister. Vihe.
I mean, I know that the rules aren't the same as they were then. I have friends that are guys. I'm not going to call them Wehe. So what would I say to my guy friends?
You would just call them brother. Do you
Okay.
see the way I address that? Do you see where I address every one of you as sister?
Yeah.
It's proper for me because it's proper for me with you because you're married. It's proper for me to say that to Diane because she's not married. That that I'm not coming at Diane any kind of way. So I'm addressing her as my sister. And so therefore I put boundaries up from the beginning. Or if I said like I might say, hey, what you doing, lady? What you doing there, woman? That's different. That's I'm leaving open a door in English to flirt. In our culture, not so. And
Yeah.
I know Barbara has a husband in New York, and Deb, I don't know much about you. And Gail's already my sister, but so either way, that I don't know if you have a husband or don't. So therefore, I put the respect boundary up as Witonga, my elder sister or my big sister. Even if you were 1 minute older than me, you would still be my Witonga.
Yeah.
You would always be my older sister.
That's another thing we don't learn. Even our young people don't learn that Ponkas addressed other people through their relationship. You know, you know what I mean? Like, he's your grandpa, then you say, Grandpa, Tigon, or Negi. Like
Yeah.
that. You address them by your relationship. What's that?
It's
A
just the same.
woman.
Go ahead,
So
Grandpa.
you would just,
Yeah.
oh, my bad.
Like your brother-in-law, woman will say, "Wheatinu," isn't it? No, that's the way a man says "Wheatinu."
Wishie.
That's a one. That's a
Wishia.
woman. That's a Witinu's a woman's way to say big brother.
No. Mm.
Like how we say we
Your
shide.
brother-in-law
A
is
woman
a
says we thon
Oh.
brother-in-law we thon
Shia. Isn't brother-in-law
So,
like Wichia?
but
Or
that's a woman's way, not a man's way.
Wishie.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
That's a
that's the
woman's way.
brother-in-law.
woman's way. Wishia.
And
Wichia.
then a man calls his brother-in-law we thon and then a man calls his son-in-law we thonde.
Itonde. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
See, those are things you need to know when you're speaking Ponca. You have to go by relationship. Well, how they're related to.
Got my camera on.
And that's the same way too. Like the different clans addressed each other differently too. Well, they would be your Nikie.
Eagle and Grandpa, it's almost 7:30 and we haven't taken a break yet, and I know Grandpa has a story he wanted to read.
Grandpa, go ahead. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Did, did you want to
Well,
take a
go
Tigaho,
to
break
a break.
first?
Tigaho,
Okay.
ujete.
Yeah. Let's.
Yeah,
I agree, Barbara. Let's take like a 5-minute break, maybe.
we'll take a
Yep.
break.
Okay. See you in a few.
Yeah,
Okay.
Peace.
we will. We will on to.
Tatia, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened to Gail and Raymond.
He's got to come back tell us stories.
There he
There's
is.
Raymond.
I'm back, yeah. My phone died. I had to look for a plug-in right quick. Yeah, I'm back.
There. Electronics are hungry, hungry hippos.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that story.
I feel like I'm constantly moving from just what thing is plugged in because something's constantly needing to be plugged in.
Yeah.
Raymond, I have an original copy of the Zeguha book.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh,
Right
wow.
It's an antique. It's so heavy I can't even hold it up.
here. Yeah. How much you paid for yours? I
I'm
paid
not gonna
$90
say.
for mine.
Yeah, it was like that. It was crazy. It was a Christmas gift for my family.
Oh, awesome.
That's actually affordable for antique books.
Yeah.
Yeah. I paid $90 in a Tulsa bookstore on Cherry Street.
Ah,
I didn't hesitate at all. I whooped out $100 bill and said, "Keep the change. Buy you a cup of coffee." And I bought that.
you were grateful.
Yeah.
Hi, Gail.
Yeah. Hey, if you ever get a chance to write to the Smithsonian, see if you could find Dorsey's book on tribal names of the Ponca. He was writing a paper about Ponca names, individual names, how they got them, because usually Ponca names were passed down, like Wegasapi. There's Wegasapi 1, Wegasapi 2, Wegasapi 3.
Whip.
Then, yeah. There, and what is that? There's others, but they have names. Do you know what White Eagle's real name was?
No, I do not.
Chase the bear from the thicket.
Ah,
That was his name. He didn't get to White Eagle until after he became a man and a warrior, the leader.
so
And then they changed his name to White Eagle.
that was his boy name?
Yeah, he had that from birth till he was like 11, 12-year old. And then after 11, 12-year old, you done something really great. They changed your name.
Ponca
But
Iate
women,
Awategan White Eagle.
huh?
Ponca Iate Awategan White Eagle. Hidaska? Hidaska?
Yeah, that's right.
How you say
Hidaska.
it in Ponca. Hida. X-I-D with a
Yeah.
slash A. Ska.
Hida.
S-K-A.
Yeah,
Hidaska.
yeah, Hidaska.
Hidaska.
Mm-hmm. But I would like to write to the Smithsonian and see if they have papers from Dorsey about Ponca names. Now, women, you keep that name from birth to death. Whatever Ponca name you have that all your life.
Even if you did something courageous?
Yeah. And back in the day, Bahonga Day, women fought with the men too. That's why them Sioux always said, "Let sleeping dogs lie," because when we went all out war, everybody fought, even women. Yeah.
That was wise. We can be fierce.
Yeah. There was There was more than 3,000 Poncas back in them days too. There was lots of them. I mean, when they had the spring and fall buffalo hunt, they would all gather in one place near the Nabrera, and they'd have 2 or 3 hulugas with everybody sitting in the circle in 3 big old circles. And everybody came, the whole tribe. I say there was like
Okay, I'm intrigued, Gail. What are you doing?
20, 30,000 of them, Poncas.
Just walking and listening and learning at the same time. Multitasking.
I didn't know if you were trying to tell us something.
No, I'm just multitasking.
Mhm.
I'm gonna text
Yeah,
Eagle. I'm gonna text Eagle and see if we should start the story now.
we might be still at the Ujete
Tell them, what does that mean?
bathroom.
I could take an educated guess at that one.
You guys like the view? Look at that sky.
Yes.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I figure I
We
can
got
out and walk.
temperatures We got temperatures dropping from 92 to 52 tonight.
Are you talking about in Ponca City?
No, here
Are you
in
talking about in
Verdigris.
Ponca City? Oh,
No,
well, hey, check
here
this
near
out. We got a
Niobrara.
cold. You're getting that same cold front we're getting then.
We're getting
Yep.
a cold
That's what
front.
you're talking about. That's what the radio said today when I was in Oklahoma City.
We're getting a little bit
Awesome.
too.
It already feels good out here. It's not hot like it was earlier. Mosquitoes.
How about
Can
blacked
Grandpa
out
start
drive
the
to Oklahoma
story?
City? Oh, go ahead, Grandpa. Go ahead. Go ahead, Grandpa. Sean.
All right, hold on. Yeah, we gotta look for something there quick.
You said you about blacked out today, Eagle?
Yeah. Good. Hold on. Grandpa's going to start. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold up.
I'm going to mute my mic.
Let me read this.
I'm going to mute my mic too.
The Bear Girl, told by Nuda Aha. Ti Tuba Ti Amama. Ki Mishinga no Tibiama. Ki Iha Aka Kia Hena Biama. Way they Aga Biama. Ki. Oh, let me see. Now, that period after Biama. Says T is large, 2 by sun, T is pitch tense. Among eyes, they say. Then that period, then Ki Mishinga no Biama. Period. He is and Mishinga's girl no Biama is fully grown, they say. Now that it starts out Ki Ihon Aka Giahe no Biama. That needed and her mother, Ihon, her mother, Aka, the subject. Her mother is the subject of this sentence. Giahe no, used to comb her hair, they say. Abiyama means they say. Way they Allah biyama. Period. Way they to get wood or to get something. Allah, she went. Biyama, they say. Is that confusing? Reading the Ponca and the English at the same time?
Yeah, you should just read it in Ponca first.
All right. Let's read it in Ponca first. Okay. All right.
Does everyone have the pages to follow that we sent?
It's on 287.
I got it.
I sent the photographs in the messenger.
Ki nojiha. Ha de ibistahti. Aki biyama. Ego donjon. Ingashti. Nojiha. Giahe. Gashti. Piaji. Inahi. Ena. Abiyama. Ihaka. Egide. Machurinke. Mishinga. Pide. Akama. Nu. Win. Shonge. Une. Ahi biyama. Machuke. Ira biyama. Katedi. Machu. Ede di ki. Manchon. De. Uja. Jonte. Ai. Egide wi niashinga. Sabaji. Teve. Tai. Abiyama. Wahuta vin. Bluga. Vizaga. Shangema. Wagwinte. Gan. Egache. Arabiyama. Egide. Ve. Mijingaka. Gabiyama. Gadiha. Machuha. In. Gani. Skite. Abiyama. Ki. Tega. Biyama. Ki. Iradiaka. Waraha. Biyama. Niashinga. Buga. Adon. Ha. Ron. Biyama. Gon. Shevu. Agadon. Iga. Ihan. Vinke. E. Waka. Bi. Egon. Gon. Mishinga. Wakinahti. Te. Hagai. Biyama. Viton. Green. Biyama. Kage. No. Biyama. Mishinga. Wing. Intonga. Biyama. Viton. Green. Tedi. Jugle. Green. Biyama. Gan. Viton. Biyama. Ki. Machu. Gikan. No. Biyama. Eza. Ena. Biyama.
Sleep.
Jinga. Ura.
Sleep.
Veda. Biyama.
Lay down. Sleep.
Naha. Veaka. chuha vitan I ki eva ena I he abiama gan ki vitan green bi ki shi ego biama eva ina biama vin jinga ka shi uza veza biama naha veaka machuha vitan I ki eva inohi he abiama gan vishton biama bizera biama gan ihera te bizevai ego gan vishton biama tigahe ada biama ki eduiha abiama machu pireaka wihe machuha iringe mangri abiama gan vevin ahibiama gan juga gahara bruga agash agaraka biama gan machu hagena wena hinga biama zaesti ahe no biama machu aka we ani hinve tam aka abiama Mijinga edabe ega no abiama we no hiva no biama egive we do ba te di hi ki shan machu biama gan mijinga tigahe juagre ma buga shena wada biama itange vinke snochti alon snochti ugiga ston biama gan tike bluga gan shenawala biama gan ijade aka inachti masonde ujan Jean biama itange rinke masonde e hebe ke tijebe tedi uzi guda biega edi green kira biama non pe vihi ete ti ketan marin a he abiama ijon de aka edi hibiegon ti Shena wa thy ke gone. Wuhan. Marvin biama. Gone. We non de ti no. Aki biama. She ega sani te. Egizon biama. Adi Marvin. Ah he. Non pe vihi. Ete. Wa no te. Te. Abiama. She ega sani. Adi. Vikira biama. Egide ti ke uha hava biama. Egide niashinga juba. Adi akama. Ti uglin green akama. Wegi donha. Abiama. Machu. Itinu. Juba ama. Aki biama. He. It's woman's word. He. Tinuha. Wija de ta. Wanonga. Gran. Shena wach. Vi. Ti. Edan. Abiama. Hage naji. Uza biama. Winachti. Wangi. Gran. Ste. Abiama. Eata. Adan. Abiama. Tinuha. Wijonve. Matui he. Abiama. Ki attendant. I. Adi. Gaji. Inte. Mongringa. Etan. Etanda. I. Adi. Gaji. Ki. Shi te. Ankaji. Tinuha. Egan. Chi. Tedi. Kashino. Mambling. Abiama. Adam. Etanda. Ati tamike. Egan. Chi. Tedi. Khabe. Gahirege. Ton. Where he de. Jean ia he. Abiama. Gan. Egan. Ega biama. Mijingama. Esti. Ara biama. Nuama. Haki biama. Ki. Mosonde. Gan. Geki. Kiama. Ki. Uzi blanc. Biama. Eata abiama. Nika saka. Blanc. Ni. Abiama. Machuaka. Ankaji. Janveha. Egive. Chena. Raston. Ahe. Akiji. Hey. Abiama. Jingaka. Chan. Raston. Baji Biama. Excuse me. We hey. Nika Saka. Bre. Ni. Ehe. Abiama. Machuaka. Gan. Raston. Biama. Gajan. Whoop, I got 10 page.
Guys, Grandpa, do you guys want to continue to until you're done with this song, or what do you want to do? Do you want to finish it tomorrow?
Oh, we can finish it tomorrow. I just got a page and a half.
What about you,
Then I
class?
was
You
wanting
guys
to go,
want
then go through these notes. Ugh.
want to continue on, or did you want to just close it up? It's up to you guys.
If he's up another page and a half would be another 10 minutes or so, and then going through the notes would be a little longer. So it's up to people if they want to stay another 15, 20 minutes.
Well, we could finish it, and then we could go over the notes tomorrow.
All right,
You know?
Grandpa, prayers out.
What?
Prayers
My
out.
voice is about gone.
Robin, if you could.
We could finish it tomorrow. I got the page. I'm on 290.
All right, I'll pray us
I
out.
think I need to go drink some water.
Wakanda, thank you for the time together. Bless us and keep us safe. Thank you for our learning and for our language. Help us to overcome our struggles and our hurdles and make us stronger. As a group, we are stronger than we are by ourselves. So bless us and keep us safe. And thank you for everything. Amen.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Thank you
I'll
guys.
be there.
You guys were wonderful.
We'll finish it tomorrow.
Thank you, Herman.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Yeah, who?
We
Uh, uh,
Well,